How you doing out there, folks? Yes, it's me, Frankie, the unknown songwriter. Yeah, I've been getting a few comments again. First of all, before I forget, I want to thank everybody for viewing my videos, because I have made a lot. I'm going to be getting close to 3,000. I just start checking. Definitely by the end of probably this month. I don't even know. The time goes so quick, when I'm doing these songs and all. Now back to these comments. I did get one comment. It was from before. It just showed up now. Wanted to know how I got the screen name, Frankie the Unknown Songwriter. Okay, I'm going to try to explain it. I think I explained this before. When I met my wife over 40 years ago, I was a songwriter, aspiring songwriter. I wasn't really trying to do it to become rich or famous. I was doing it for the fun of it, the love of music and all. And I was writing songs, and when I met Marie, and she said to me one day, Frankie, you seem to be writing a lot of songs, but nobody knows about you. You're unknown. So I said, yeah, I like my anonymity then, And she said, well, I'm the only one that knows about your songs, so you're Frankie the Unknown Songwriter. And I start using it now recently. She's the one that started that, because she always called me Frankie. When I was in school, Catholic school, I was Francis, Francis. Then as I got into high school, then it became Frank. It stayed Frank all along, but when I met Marie, she's the one that started calling me Frankie. So that's why I got it now again, so what I'm doing now. So I just want to explain that. People ask about it. It's not so great. I mean, I did write songs, and I still have my songs that I wrote, something. But I was doing other things, so I didn't really want to make a career out of it. Right now, I wanted to sing and all. By doing all these songs that I'm doing, I'm able to sing in a way, by miming these songs. There's another comment. Some guy, he said, I got a nickname for you, Frankie. And guess what he said? He called me the Mimester. I keep saying I'm miming the song. The Mimester, huh? Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, I have so many different names that there's another one, the Mimester. So now, like I've been doing, I just got done doing some Johnny Ray songs. It's back in the 50s. There's just so many singers, And one of his songs was Cry. And he did a lot of songs too, but he had expression, the way he used to move around. He'd start unloosening his tie. He had all these gyrations, and people really enjoyed it. I think that's about it. But if there's any comments, you can always leave it, like on YouTube. When you view the video, you just make a note there. If you want a song for me to do that you haven't heard for a while or whatever, I'll do it. I'll probably do a whole bunch of them by that singer, so don't hesitate. Anything you want to know? I'm not talking about in this video, nothing to do with politics. I had enough of that. So I said that's done. And the pandemic and all, it's just too much of it now. By doing all these songs, it's a relief for me, and I'm sure when people are on, because I do upload them on YouTube and then I share it on Twitter. I've been putting a lot lately, but I'm going to cut down a little bit. I don't want people to get disgusted with it, So I hope you are enjoying the songs. It's like a little bit of a break. Listen to the song and forget about all this stuff for a while. I think that's a good, good idea. So, okay, I noticed I've been starting with the Christmas songs a little bit, because I had a lot of them done already, but I've been doing them because I know when it gets close to Christmas, I'll be able to put just nothing but Christmas songs. Probably it gets really close to Christmas. Now it's starting already, I know. But Frosty the Snowman seems to be one of the most popular songs. I never realized it because I've done all the songs and I know them, but that particular song is by so many singers. Oh, man, every time I look up singers, Christmas songs, almost every singer's done that Frosty the Snowman. Now, I was just doing Johnny Ray, and I figured, well, he probably didn't do it. Yep, he did it. And that's one I don't have to to really memorize. Because I was saying about memorizing all these songs again. I just start thinking about it. A lot of the songs, what I was doing, I would say I knew the song like Frosty the Snowman. I'll just listen to it and then go ahead and do it. Because these singers have a different cadence, the way they sing and all, and these background singers and all. So I did that also. Now this particular one by Johnny Ray, Frosty the Snowman, it's like a longer version of it. It's almost like it's repeated. When I first did it, I said, wait a minute, is this repeating on its own? But it wasn't. It was the way it was done. So I guess it might be a good one to do now. I want to try to do it the best I can. Frosty the Snowman by Johnny Ray.
Frosty the Snowman was a jolly, happy soul, with a corncob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal. Frosty the Snowman is a fairy tale, they say. He was made of snow, but the children know how he came to life one day. There must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found, for when they placed it on his head, he began to dance around. Oh, Frosty the Snowman was alive as he could be, and the children say he could laugh and play just the same as you and me. Frosty the Snowman knew the sun was hot that day, so he said, let's run and we'll have some fun now before I melt away. Down to the village with a broomstick in his hand, running here and there all around the square, saying, catch me if you can. He led them down the streets of town right to the traffic cop, and he only paused a moment when he heard him holler, stop! For Frosty the Snowman had to hurry on his way, but he waved goodbye, saying, don't you cry, I'll be back again someday. Thumpity-thump, thump, thumpity-thump, look at Frosty go. Thumpity-thump, thump, thumpity-thump, over the hills of snow. Frosty the Snowman was a jolly, happy soul, with a corncob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal. Frosty the Snowman is a fairy tale, they say. He was made of snow, but the children know how he came to life one day. There must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found, for when they placed it on his head, he began to dance around. Oh, Frosty the Snowman was alive as he could be, and the children say he could laugh and play just the same as you and me. Frosty the Snowman knew the sun was hot that day, so he said, let's run and we'll have some fun now before I melt away. Down to the village with a broomstick in his hand, running here and there all around the square, saying, catch me if you can. He led them down the streets of town right to the traffic cop, and he only paused a moment when he heard him holler, stop! For Frosty the Snowman had to hurry on his way, but he waved goodbye, saying, don't you cry, I'll be back again someday. Thumpity-thump, thump, thumpity-thump, Look at Frosty go. Thumpity thump thump, thumpity thump, over the hills of snow.